Welcome to our channel. In this video, we aim to empower viewers with the knowledge and strategies necessary to negotiate car prices effectively, without the need to step foot in a dealership. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Your support is needed to keep money-saving and insightful content coming to our audience. In the initial interaction between Charles and Tim from Izzy Ford, Charles reached out with a clear and straightforward request. He wanted to know the best price available for a Ford F-150 XLT. This popular truck is known for its reliability and performance, making it a top choice for many buyers. Charles's inquiry was not just casual. He was serious about finding the best deal possible, and he understood that getting the right price required specific details. To facilitate the process, Tim emphasized the importance of providing a stock number for the vehicle. The stock number is crucial as it uniquely identifies the specific F-150 XLT Charles was interested in, ensuring that both parties were on the same page regarding the exact model, features, and pricing. By using the stock number, Tim could quickly access the vehicle's details, including any current promotions or discounts that might apply, which would ultimately help Charles in making an informed decision. Additionally, Tim highlighted the necessity of having Charles' information to maintain effective communication throughout the negotiation process. This step was vital, as it allowed Tim to follow up with Charles regarding any updates, special offers, or additional information that could assist in finalizing the deal. By establishing a direct line of communication, both Charles and Tim could ensure that no details were overlooked, and any questions could be addressed promptly. This proactive approach not only streamlined the negotiation process, but also built a rapport between them, fostering trust and transparency. As the conversation progressed, it became evident that both Ray and Tim were committed to finding a mutually beneficial outcome. Ray's straightforward request for the best price, combined with Tim's emphasis on the stock number and contact information, set the stage for a productive dialogue. This interaction exemplified how effective communication and attention to detail can significantly enhance the car buying experience, paving the way for a successful negotiation that would ultimately lead to Charles securing the Ford F-150 XLT he desired. During the negotiation process for the Ford F-150 pricing, Charles employed a strategic approach that involved comparing prices with competitors. Understanding the market landscape was crucial for Ray, as it allowed him to gauge the going rates for the Ford F-150 XLT across various dealerships. By researching and gathering quotes from other dealerships, Ray positioned himself as an informed buyer, which is essential in any negotiation. This strategy not only empowered him to advocate for a better price, but also demonstrated to Tim at Izzy Ford that he was serious about getting the best deal possible. One of the key aspects of Charles's negotiation was his insistence on obtaining an out-the-door price. This term refers to the total cost of the vehicle, including taxes, fees, and any additional charges, ensuring that there were no hidden costs that could arise later in the process. By focusing on the out-the-door price, Charles aimed to eliminate any ambiguity and ensure that he had a clear understanding of the total financial commitment involved in purchasing the Ford F-150. This approach is particularly important in car negotiations, as it helps buyers avoid unexpected expenses that can significantly impact their budget. Throughout the negotiation, Izzy Ford stood out for its commitment to transparency in pricing. Tim made it a point to provide Charles with clear and detailed information about the pricing structure, including any incentives or discounts that were available. This level of transparency not only built trust between Charles and Tim, but also reinforced Izzy Ford's reputation as a dealership that values honesty and integrity in its dealings. By openly sharing the pricing breakdown and being upfront about any additional costs, Tim ensured that Ray felt confident in his decision-making process. As the negotiation progressed, Charles's strategy of comparing competitor prices, coupled with his focus on securing an out-the-door price, allowed him to engage in a constructive dialogue with Tim. The transparency offered by Izzy Ford further enhanced this interaction, creating an environment where both parties could work collaboratively towards a satisfactory agreement. Ultimately, this negotiation process exemplified how informed strategies and open communication can lead to a successful car buying experience, ensuring that Charles secured the Ford F-150 XLT at a fair price. When purchasing a car, it's essential to understand the various fees that can significantly impact the overall cost. One of the primary components of the pricing structure includes documentation and processing fees. These fees cover the administrative costs associated with preparing the necessary paperwork for the sale, such as the title, registration, and any other legal documents required to transfer ownership. Typically, these fees can range from a few $100s to more, depending on the dealership and the complexity of the transaction. It's crucial for buyers to inquire about these fees up front to avoid any surprises later in the process. Another important aspect to consider is how taxes are calculated based on the buyer's zip code. Sales tax rates can vary significantly from one location to another, and understanding this can help buyers estimate their total costs more accurately. When purchasing a vehicle, the sales tax is generally applied to the purchase price of the car, and the rate is determined by the buyer's residential zip code. This means that if Charles, for instance, lives in an area with a higher sales tax rate, he would need to factor that into his overall budget. Buyers should always check their local tax rates to ensure they are fully aware of how much they will owe in taxes when finalizing their purchase. In addition to documentation fees and taxes, there are often additional costs that buyers should be aware of, such as the Ford Protection Plan. This plan typically includes extended warranties, maintenance packages, and other protective services designed to safeguard the vehicle after purchase. While these plans can provide peace of mind, they also add to the overall cost of the vehicle. Buyers should carefully evaluate whether these additional services are necessary for their situation and consider how they fit into their budget. By breaking down these various fees associated with the car purchase, buyers can gain a clearer understanding of the total financial commitment involved, from documentation and processing fees to taxes based on zip codes and optional protection plans. Being informed about these costs allows buyers to make more educated decisions and negotiate effectively, ensuring they secure the best deal possible on their new vehicle. In Charles's interaction with Leonard from Simple Ford, the conversation quickly turned to the topic of pricing, where Leonard impressed Charles by providing a competitive out-the-door price for the Ford F-150 XLT. This upfront approach was refreshing for Charles, who had been navigating the complexities of car pricing with other dealerships. Leonard's willingness to present a clear and comprehensive out-the-door price meant that Ray could see the total cost of the vehicle, including taxes, fees, and any additional charges, all laid out transparently. This clarity not only helped Charles understand his financial commitment, but also built a sense of trust between him and Leonard. One of the standout aspects of Charlie's interaction with Leonard was Simple Ford's commitment to sharing pricing information up front. Unlike some dealerships that may withhold details or present them in a convoluted manner, Leonard was straightforward about the costs associated with the purchase. He provided a detailed breakdown of the pricing, which included not only the vehicle's base price, but also the documentation fees, taxes, and any optional add-ons. This level of openness allowed Charles to feel confident in his decision-making process, knowing that there were no hidden fees lurking in the shadows. The importance of transparency in the car buying process cannot be overstated. When dealerships like Simple Ford prioritize clear communication and honesty, it creates a more positive experience for buyers. Transparency fosters trust, which is essential in any negotiation. Charles appreciated that Leonard was willing to answer all his questions and clarify any uncertainties he had about the pricing structure. This open dialogue made Charles feel valued as a customer and reassured him that he was making an informed choice. As the conversation progressed, it became evident that Leonard's approach was not just about selling a car, it was about building a relationship based on mutual respect and understanding. By providing a competitive out-the-door price and being upfront about all costs, Leonard exemplified how transparency can enhance the car buying experience. This interaction with Simple Ford highlighted the significance of clear communication in negotiations, ultimately leading Ray to feel more empowered and satisfied with his purchasing journey. Before making a purchase, Charles took the time to carefully consider several factors that would influence his decision. One of the key aspects that stood out to him was his appreciation for Simple Ford's straightforward approach to pricing and communication. Unlike some other dealerships he had encountered, Leonard at Simple Ford was transparent about the costs associated with the Ford F-150 XLT, providing Ray with a clear out-the-door price that included all fees and taxes. This level of honesty not only made Charles feel more comfortable, but also reinforced his confidence in the dealership. He recognized that a straightforward approach is essential in the car buying process, as it helps buyers avoid unexpected surprises and fosters a sense of trust. Another critical consideration for Charles was understanding the financing options available to him. He knew that financing could significantly impact his overall budget and monthly payments, so he took the time to explore various financing plans. Charles understood that different lenders might offer varying interest rates and terms, which could affect the total cost of the vehicle over time. By researching and comparing financing options, he aimed to find a plan that would best suit his financial situation. This proactive approach allowed Charles to feel more in control of his purchase, ensuring that he would not only secure the best price, but also the most favorable financing terms. As Charles weighed his options, he encouraged viewers to do the same before visiting a dealership. Taking the time to research and understand the market, as well as the various financing options available, can empower buyers to make informed decisions. By being well prepared, potential buyers can enter negotiations with confidence, knowing they have done their homework and are aware of what to expect. Ultimately, Charles's considerations before making a purchase highlighted the importance of being informed and proactive in the car buying process. By appreciating Simple Ford's straightforward approach and understanding financing options, he positioned himself to make a decision that aligned with his needs and budget. This thoughtful preparation serves as a valuable lesson for viewers, encouraging them to weigh their options carefully and approach their car buying journey with confidence and clarity. In this video, we covered several key points that are essential for anyone looking to navigate the car buying process effectively. First and foremost, we reiterated the importance of negotiating prices. Understanding that the sticker price is often just a starting point can empower buyers to advocate for better deals. By doing thorough research and comparing prices with competitors, you can position yourself as an informed buyer, ready to engage in meaningful negotiations. This proactive approach can lead to significant savings and a more satisfying purchasing experience. Additionally, we discussed the necessity of understanding the various fees associated with a car purchase, from documentation and processing fees to taxes based on your zip code. Being aware of these costs is crucial for budgeting effectively. We emphasize the importance of obtaining an out-the-door price, which encompasses all expenses related to the vehicle, ensuring that there are no hidden surprises. By being informed about these fees, you can make more educated decisions and avoid unexpected financial burdens. We also highlighted the value of transparency in the car buying process, as demonstrated by dealerships like Simple Ford. When dealerships are upfront about pricing and willing to share detailed information, it fosters trust and creates a more positive experience for buyers. This transparency is vital in building a relationship with the dealership and ensuring that you feel confident in your purchase. As you embark on your car buying journey, we encourage you to apply these strategies. Take the time to research, understand your financing options, and negotiate effectively. By doing so, you can enhance your buying experience and secure the best deal possible on your new vehicle. Finally, if you found this video helpful, we invite you to subscribe to our channel for more valuable tips and insights on car buying and other related topics. Don't forget to like and share this video with friends and family who may also benefit from these strategies. Together, we can empower more buyers to navigate the car buying process with confidence and clarity. Thank you for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in our next video.